Well, hey guys, it's me again. I decided to make a very interesting video on this, and I've been seeing this go on for years, and I don't know if this whole video will justify what I'm going to talk about briefly in this video, but pretty much I've came to the realization that seeing the same sets of numbers that relate to the day number. So for example, today is August 14, 2020. So we have an energy of 14 in this day number, for example. And I will be seeing numbers related to the number numerology 5. Now, how do you get a 5 from 14 if you're new to this? You add the single digits 1 plus 4 equals 5. And that's how you do it. So, for example, if it was the 29th day, 29 2 plus 9 goes into 11, and then 1 plus 1 goes into 2. So 29 is sort of like a master number as well as 11. And that's another story for me to talk about master numbers. But pretty much, here is something that's going on. Yesterday was the 13th day because, today's now the 14th day. And I got something in the mail and it came broken. So I, reported it to the store, online store, and the 13th day can have energies like those. The 13th day, something came broken. So I thought that's interesting. And I did see a lot of numerology 4s yesterday, which 1 plus 3 goes to 4. But I'll talk about that to you later. Pretty much, they got back to me and they're sending me a replacement bracelet. I'm buying this bracelet for a specific reason. I don't want to show all the details right now, but when you look at the new order number they gave me, take a look at that. This is an example of what happens on whatever day number you are on. So, for example, if you are on a numerology 1 day number, that will be the first day of the month, the 10th, the 19th, and the 28th, because those digits add to a 1. If you're on the second day, once again, that's 2, that's 11, that's 20, and then 29. If you're on the third day of the month, that's also going back to 3, so also 12, 21, and 30 is associated with the energies of 3 on those day numbers. If you're on the fourth day of the month, that is, 4, 13, 22, and the 31st. And now when it comes to, of course, 5, fifth day of the month, 14 and 23, sixth day of the month, 15th day also, and the 15th day and the 24th day, and then the 7th day relates similar to the 16th and the 25th. Then if you are the 8th day of the month, it's similar to, of course, 17 and 26, and then the 9th goes also with the 9th day also goes with the 18th day and the 27th. So this is what happens. Today's in a 5 energy. So that also includes seeing random numbers like 15 and, sorry, not 15, 50, 50, or 41, because 41 also adds to a 5, or 5,000, or 77, because, that goes back to 14, then 5, or 68, 6 plus 8 goes to 14, then 5. You'll be seeing things like that usually if you catch the details, and you'll see it often. Actually, when it was after midnight, I ended up pausing a video on the 14th second on the 14th minute, and I just thought that was interesting. And the order number 17303 is emphasizing the energy hidden 14. So this stood out to me because this was my highlight so far, one of the highlights of the day, and I got this replacement for free. And the order number added to the day number, which is 14. So another thing I haven't figured out yet is if the life path number of the day, if you'll also see that number. So for example, today, August 14, 2020, the life path number would be in the number 8, which is a Saturn energy. So I'm going to pay attention more about this, and in the future I'll make a follow-up video on this if I am starting to see also the life path number. But throughout the day of numbers relating to 8. But let's just focus on what I'm talking about today. So, for example, today's energy is in the number 5. So you'll see examples throughout your day, or it could be any day number. For example, like I said before, let's say it's the 21st day of the month. You may see energies, you'll be seeing energies of the number 3. So let's just give an example of 5 right now. You could win, I don't know, $5 today somewhere, or somebody could give you back $5, or somebody is going to ask you to borrow $5 or $50. You will see that on a fifth day, like today. 5. Or let's say the amount of gas you end up putting in your car ends up being $14 or $50.00, something like that, or 41 bucks. Or you go to the store and somebody asks you to pick up something and the quantity ended up being 5, like 5 I don't know, pieces of broccoli or something. You'll see things like that happen. I'm telling you, it happens all the time. um let's just pretend now, I don't know, um let's just pretend it's the 8th day of the month instead of the 5th. So I'll give you another example of this. Let's say it's the 8th day of the month. um the amount of something like money will add up to like $17 on your bill or something like that. Or you end up going out to a party and there only ends up being 8 people there. Or you keep seeing 08 on the clock often, or lots of license plates of 008. Or of course, other examples of this would be 26. I'm not going to make this video about what happens during these day numbers because, for example, 5, which is today, is about also travel. So you may be seeing a lot of people end up doing a lot of traveling on the 5th day of the month, or a lot of very adventurous things. So, or culture oriented things, or things related to negotiations, or anything analytical, like a day to do computer programming or something. You'll see that with the 5. So for example, the energies today are in Gemini and Virgo. There's parts of Gemini and parts of Virgo in today's energy number, and also babies born today will have parts of Virgo and Gemini in their birth charts due to it being a 5. So these are also things that are going on, for example, for today being a 5 energy. But let's just go back to, let's say, 8, or let's just pretend, I don't know, the day number is 6. You'll see, like, you end up buying things that cost like $15 because 1 plus 5 goes back to 6. Or somebody ends up owing you back some money and it was $60. Um, so these are examples of this. Or you could win, I don't know, some money on that day, or you find a barcode with 6 or 24, because 24 goes back to 6. So this is exactly what happens on the day number of the month. So there you have it. I'll just make it a little bit easier just to give you a better example of this. Hold on, I'm going to take this in. So you can try to picture something like this in your head. And of course, we're on the 14th day of the month. Sorry, my hand's a little shaky. So there you have it. And like I said, there'll be qualities related to Gemini and Virgo today, but also at the same time, because the energy is in a 5 today, you'll be probably seeing numbers like 41,000. Like I said, numbers like this, like me, that adds to 14, which then goes back to 5, because 1 plus 4 goes to 5. I'll give you another example of something quickly, though I'm not going to make a video on this. For example, on day numbers that add back to 1, I'll tell you a secret about those day numbers. Those day numbers can lead to frustration, because a lot of technology and machinery stuff seems to malfunction and break down on those day numbers. And I'm telling you, I've had a lot of situations regarded to that. So let's say your fridge ends up breaking down or it stops working or something like that. It's most likely going to happen on the 1st, 10th, 19th, 28, or even also, once again, on the 4th, 13th, 22, and 31. There's just something about also 4 with the 13, doing that. So, sort of like how I received the broken necklace on the 13th day. So, and there's also a 1 in the 13. Once again, that goes back to 4. So, this is an example of this. I don't know if we're seeing like glitches from the matrix depending on the day number, because I do find it creepy sometimes, and you will once again run into situations like this. So, for a final example of today, once again, I'll just give some quick, fast examples of this. You end up owing back, let's say for today on the 14th day, which is a 5 energy, you end up owing back somebody, I don't know, $50, or they end up owing you back, I don't know, $23, or you end up finding 5 cents outside on the sidewalk, or 50 cents, or I don't know, you win $50 from a scratch ticket, or you end up buying 5 video games that day, or you keep seeing 12:50 p.m., 11:50 p.m., I don't know, 5:50 p.m. Like you just keep seeing it on the clock or on barcodes, or you end up getting a receipt that adds up to 100, like 11111, 5 sets of ones, or like I said, you end up going out to a theme park and it's just 5 of you there today. So that's what I get from the day number, and whatever day number you are on today, pay attention to whatever that energy is, because I promise you, you will start seeing numbers that going back to these root numbers of the day number. And like I said, I feel like it's like a glitch or something, or maybe somebody's trying to show us something. I don't know, but I'm just trying to, point this out. And I don't know if other people have paid attention to this, but I'm telling you, when it comes to certain numbers that end up standing out throughout the day regarding something or a situation, usually it ends up adding back up to the core number of whatever day number you are on. And you'll see this happen 1, 2, or 3, or 4, or 5 times throughout the day, and that's it. Of any number. Sometimes, I don't know, 3 times I'll see something related to the number 7 when I'm on these day numbers. So that's just what I wanted to show you here. And if you start paying attention, you will see it. And like I said, it'll usually relate to something highlighted of the day, like my order number adding back to the digits of the 14th day today. So glad I could, expose this. And I don't know if other people who are into numerology have noticed this, but I have. And glad I could share this information with you. And thanks for watching. I made this video longer than I wanted to, but anyways, thanks for watching. Bye. Ciao.